Hi everybody, welcome back to my Lawn Bowls for Fun channel. I'm at the club today. We've got a coaching session, and the session we're going to be doing is freezing the head. Let me explain what that is. So you can see we've got people on the green and they're practicing bowling. They're not bowling very far, they're bowling from the yellow mat just to where that little jack is. And the reason is, I'm going to show you this rink here. We've set up a little game, but you can see we're not bowling very far away, and the idea is that we're going to be talking about how to read the head and what shot to do next. It's not playing a full game, it's just a little session where we bowl from very close to where the head is, and then we discuss each shot in turn. And we got two teams, usually at least two people each side. One will be acting as the skip, and we're going to see how this goes. It's a session we do occasionally at the club. Today we've got 15 or 16 volunteers coming to have a go at reading the head. And it's always a very enjoyable session. Everybody enjoys it. I did one indoors last year at Camberley, my indoor bowling club, and it was a very successful session. So I'll report back and let you have a look at how the session goes at some point. So here we are, we're playing a game. You can see they're discussing what shot to do next. There's two teams there and there's an instructor, and they're discussing in turns which is the best shot to do. And then they'll play the shot from the little mats behind, depending on what line you're taking. And over here, there is another game going on. If you don't get what you're trying to do with your first bowl, you do get a couple of other tries, because the whole point is we just want to discuss what would happen if you achieved roughly what you were trying to do. Now, this is her third chance she's got to do this one. They're holding one at the moment. You can see they're having a bit of fun, they're enjoying themselves. And now it's the other team who are going to discuss the next shot that they think they should do. The coloured bowls, in fact, look to me like they're holding quite a few shots there. And it's the black bowls that are next. And then up here, there's another game going on. We've got 3 games being rotated. There's 4 scenarios they're going to play, and each one is a discussion point as to what they should do. We've just played this game here, and let me just show you the crib sheet. So here's the crib sheet. You see we've set up the game exactly as it is on the sheet. And it's end 21 of 21. Red to bowl first and green is holding 2. Where in our case we've got black bowls. So they would discuss which shot would be the best option for them to play. And then once they've played that shot, then the other team discuss what they're going to do. You will notice on this game that although the black team are holding 2 shots, there's a red bowl at the back which is a toucher near the ditch, which is a very handy thing to have, especially when the jack is near to the ditch like that. On this rink now, they're discussing which shot to play next. So we've got the blue and the orange bowls against the black bowls. The instructor doesn't actually normally get too involved in discussing what they're going to do. He lets them decide what they're going to do first, and then he might then have an opinion. He also does always make sure that the other team, whether they agree with what the shot is. So here we go. Let's see what happens here. See if she succeeds. Okay, she's happy with that. That's what she was trying to do with her bowl. And now the other team decide what they're going to do. This is a great fun exercise actually. Everyone's really enjoying it today. This is the second game that they've played. I was instructing on the first one, now I'm on the camera. And you can see that they're all talking about what would be the best shot to play. At the end of the day, the team that's turn it is has got to make that decision. It's a very tight head, isn't it? Some good bowling going on there. Right, just walk down to the other two. We've got a couple of games going on today at the club. We did make sure they were happy that they still played their competition games while we have some instruction, some coaching. They could have moved further down the green as well if they wanted to, but they were happy to carry on. We're not disturbing them. So let's just see what's happening down here. Again, she's just about to play her bowl. Oh, that was almost a firing shot, or certainly controlled weight. They seem happy, but it looks like she was trying to take that bowl out, which she succeeded in doing. And over here, quite near the ditch, isn't it? That jack's obviously been moved. So, let's see if Cindy does what she was trying to do. Oh, looks like she's got two now. So you see the idea. It's really a small game played with the mats placed where the bowl would be if it was coming in on the forehand or the backhand. That's where you bowl from. It's really just about studying the head and deciding the best shot to play. And then going for it. Before the game starts, that's what these two mats and the jacks are for. Everybody has a little practice because it really is sometimes difficult to bowl from a mat to a target. It's only 2 or 3 yards away. So everyone had a little practice first about doing that. I just asked, what's confusing here is that we got one team using green bowls and the other team are as well. Not ideal, but of course that happens in a game. They know what they're doing. At the moment, the 2 green bowls on the jack is one team and the 2 green bowls that are short is another team. Obviously the orange is also a part of those 2 green shorter bowls, and the 2 green bowls on the jack and the black bowls is the other team. So I got a bit confused there. I didn't know why we had so many green bowls, but they're 2 different teams. But it can happen in a game, can't it? It would be ideal if before they started they had colour bowls and black bowls. But there you go, they know what they're doing. Over there, they're having another go at the shot he's trying to achieve. Well, they seem happy with that. So this is a 2-hour session we're doing today. Every team, you stick with the same team, but you play all 4 scenarios. And by the end of the session, you've got a pretty good idea, hopefully, of how to read ahead and judge which is the best shot to do. Oh, that was a good shot. They seem happy with it. Yeah, so the idea is to learn how to read ahead. There is sometimes an obvious shot you've got to do. Sometimes it can be 2 or 3 different options. It just depends on what you think have got a better chance of succeeding. It's playing percentages really. Everybody's really enjoying this session today. So we've got about 15, 16 people here. We've got 4 instructors that are experienced bowlers and know how to read ahead. I do recommend any club that's watching this that they do a similar sort of thing. It really is great for those people that are not confident about reading ahead, and even the more experienced people that read ahead are learning a thing or two. So yeah, it's been a really good session. We've been lucky with the weather because the forecast is a bit iffy, as you can see, but we've got away with it. It's not too bad at all. I think there's rain due this afternoon, so I'm lucky we had this session this morning. So Barbara's trying to draw this. Oh, didn't she do well? She's happy with that.
Toucher. So
that was quicker than you obviously wanted it, wasn't it?
Yeah,
But it's got something you might put up.
yeah. But
So you're holding one.
So there we are. I just thought I'd let you see that. It's a really, really good, fun thing to do. So either try and arrange something yourself or get your club to organise a similar thing for your buddies or other members of the club. It really is a good exercise, and as you can see from what you've seen today, everybody enjoys the experience and we all learn from it. Right, that's it from me, guys. I'll be doing another coaching session at the club soon, and I'll record it and let you have a look at it. Okay, bye.